All-Filipino Conference of the Premier Volleyball League has felt the heart of the game beyond its usual playing grounds. It has throbbed loudly in Candon, Ilocos Sur, beat vigorously in the Queen City of South in Cebu, and now it should pulsate even more as we return to Iloilo, but now in Pasay City this time.
The PVL hits the road for the final day of the preliminary round. It's been a long journey,
and the competition is set to get even better. PVL is in Iloilo as the heart of the Philippines welcomes the heart of volleyball.
Ari na kita sa Pasay City. Ini ang tagipusoon sang volleyball!
Of volleyball, Pasay City version will pulsate even more as these fans have been here as early, believe me or not, as 1 o'clock in the afternoon when we were already here in this venue. Here with Jamie La Victoria as well as with Franny Reyes, we are going to enjoy this delicious game that we have ready for all of them. I'm going to start with Franny. Franny, these people have been here, yung mga naka-violet and some of the others have been here since 1 o'clock.
And they still have so much energy. You said earlier I was in the crowd. You guys were with me in the crowd as well.
Okay.
You can feel just how much they love that the PVL is here.
And this game is going to be a delicious serving for all of you wherever you're catching us. It's Chery against Choco Mucho, Jamie.
That's right. We have a much and highly anticipated match here, and this is just to remind everyone, this is the last day of the preliminary round. So this game is very crucial before we enter the next phase of the tournament.
When you take a look, and we will show it to you in a short while, the team standings, you'll understand how important this game is, not only in where you are, but in terms of building momentum as well.
That's right, building momentum and also sustaining that momentum is very crucial in this conference. Of course, the preliminary round is over. This is the finale match today. Now, we got to talk about the current team standings. We just witnessed the PLDT high-speed hitters defeat the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells in a 3-set match. Now, there you have the Choco Mucho Flying Titans with a 7-3 win-loss record. 5 straight wins so far, really finding their foot here in the conference. As for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers, a roller coaster of a conference defeated by the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells and the Cream Line Cool Smashers.
Abby Marano is well coiffed for today with all those hairpins because she's back in her hometown, and so is many other players that we have here today. But let's talk about Chery Tiggo first. I feel so old again as we have covered Aragala for the longest time, and she's such a special player. I cannot forget when she got injured. I was so heartbroken because I don't like to see the players injured, but I love her comeback actually.
That's right. Aragalang with 14 points against the Cream Line Cool Smashers. And she's one of the vets on the court, and she continues to be a threat at the net. Now, Galang's crafty attacks and placement tips are crucial in today's match, but let's see how she will strategize against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Okay, and another player we'd like to focus our attention on as far as royalty. I remember the last time we were here in Iloilo, naghambal siya sa mga tao na nagkanto. Robles is another of their hometown heroes.
That's right, the Iloilo native is back in her hometown looking to provide offensive stability for her squad. Robles is needed big time as the Chery Tiggo Crossovers have lost their last 2 matches. Mental focus and quick thinking is a must for Robles today.
Earlier today, we had the joy of looking for Franny Reyes. She was nowhere to be found, but knowing Franny, I know she was hard at work. You were talking to somebody.
I was talking to Cess, actually, since we are, of course, in her hometown. It's only apt that we talk about how she got her start in volleyball. She let me know that she's actually trying out for the lawn tennis team, only to be spotted by the the trainer of the volleyball team, and she never got to try out for tennis. She's been playing volleyball ever since she's pursued that path, and we are back in her hometown to celebrate just how good of a player she is, along with the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. She actually let me know that it's important for today that mapakita nila sa Choco Mucho Flying Titans na sila ay palaban, and that's actually the perfect word to describe none other than Chang Abby Maranyo, who is from Pasay City. She actually let me know that while she, started playing in Antipolo, she would come back to Pasay City every year as a kid, and actually the people here in Pasay would often see her jogging, working out, so now she's looking forward to actually showing them why she works out so much whenever she's home. She's looking forward to giving them really good games.
I remember when we had the games in Iloilo, she did not play, her team did not play, she just simply came to the games. Homecoming lagi sa kanya. Siyempre, hindi maiiwasan pag-uusapan at tayo'y sisigaw ng katakot-takot dahil sa babaeng ito, si Cici Rondina.
Rondina continues to be the driving force for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Take a look at that, 23 big points with 19 digs against the next-led Chameleon. She has managed to stay consistent and continues to lead the team to victory. Now Rondina will definitely not back down against the eager Chery Tiggo Crossovers.
Okay, and I expect to lose my voice with Cici Rondina, but I talked to this girl earlier, si Tang Ponce. Alam mo ikaw, ihigaan mo na naman ito. Tawa siya ng tawa.
That's right, Tang Ponce on your screen. She has continued to make her presence felt in the back. She commands and delivers, leading by example. Now, Ponce anticipates the attacks of her opponent, and that is why the Choco Mucho Flying Titans have had that stable offense. But consistency is needed from her in today's match in order for them to continue that winning streak.
I love it when we have only one camera because I'm just looking straight ahead. Nobody's pointing in another direction. Tingnan mo, isang camera lang. And I can talk to Franny Reyes easily. Franny, what's up with the Choco Mucho team?
Actually, I want to add to what Jamie said about Tang Ponce. She said that they actually have so many lapses they still need to fix. They need to work on not just their blocking, their defense, but also their attacks. And Tang said it's really her responsibility to make sure that the reception and the defense is stable against the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Now, I also want to talk about Royce Tobino because this is her first time out of town with Choco Mucho, and this is the first time that she gets to experience that out-of-town Choco Mucho support. She was overwhelmed, honestly, but she said that this game and this win is important for them because they need to have high morale and high confidence entering the qualifying round. And it's all about having that trust in each other and making sure that the whole Flying Titan squad, audience included, is in it to win it. And Seb and Jamie, I do want to, we were talking about, preliminary round ending today, and that actually connects to our Filipinas Live.
We gotta change that word, preliminary. Lagi na lang kami What's the question for today?
Our question is, which team will have the last say in the preliminary round? You can answer that question at the stream on the Filipinas Live app, or you can join the conversation online using the hashtag PVL2025.
Okay, this should be a delicious one, Jamie. These teams are ready.
Yes, both teams are eager. As we did say, this is the last game of the preliminary round, so a lot of options with regards to the PL live question. So let's leave it up to the fans.
Okay. Dira lang kamo. Gampang na ang Chery Tiggo, kagang Choco Mucho. Stay there because we'll let the heart of volleyball throb for all of you wherever you are.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na! Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na! Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na! Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Premier Volleyball League and Game Time Sports brings to you PVL in Pasay City. Presenting to you the competing teams on our second game to be played between Chery Tiggo Crossovers and Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Starting libero. Presenting to you our match officials for this game. First referee, Fernando Velarde, national referee. Second referee, Mark Anthony Santos, national referee. The starters for Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Number 1, outside hitter, Cés Robles. Number 2, middle blocker, team captain, Abby Maraño. Number 3, middle blocker, Risa Sato. Number 10, outside hitter, Ara Galang. Number 11, setter, Alina Joyce Picard. Number 22, opposite hitter, Pongay Gaston. Starting libero, number 9, Jennifer Nerva. Head coach, Mr. Norman Miguel. And the starters for Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Number 1, Isa Molde, outside hitter. Number 2, outside hitter, Desiree Cheng. Number 6, opposite hitter, middle blocker, Dite Santiago Manaba. Number 9, center, Marsh Alba. Number 22, middle blocker, Chery Nunag. Number 18, team captain, outside hitter, Cici Rondina. Number 17, middle blocker, Lorraine Picaña. Starting libero, number 16, Thang Ponce. Head coach, Mr. Dante Alin Sunurin.
And we will say goodnight to Passi with this delicious game as we take a look at the starters with Jamie.
Take a look at that. Risa Sato here, starting for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Pauline Gaston being an open in that one. And the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, Chery Nunag, Lorraine Pacanya, Dindin Santiago Manabat, Mars Alba, Cici Rondina, Isa Molde, and Tang Ponce. Risa Sato on your screens here, starting as a middle blocker here for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers.
And Risa Sato bringing that contagious smile and that happy disposition to the Chery Tiggo side. In the meantime, Mars Alba will get us going with the first serve of the match. Sato. Alba. First block and it's out.
A strong start for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Cici Rondina,
who has learned more and more through the years how to hit it against the block. There was a time when she was trying to overpower everybody, which she's fully capable of course. Alba with the second serve. Alba sets this up. Rondina has her second point.
back-to-back points for Cici Rondina. Do expect Cici to be doing the heavy lifting for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. We did feature her earlier in the pregame.
Yes.
That driving force for the Titans.
Mars Alba, third serve.
Good serve.
Robles is there. Robles fires, handled well by Villa General. Ball in play. Yeah, reaches for it. General is there. Alba reverse. Oh! Just out. It's out.
Din trying to avoid the hand of that block there. Trying to go down the line. Too wide.
Sorry, referee Velarde was clear about that, and he also checked with his lines judge. Now Chery with their first serve of the match. Alba sets this up. This is checked, but still very much in play. Nierva makes it a set. Alba skids to the floor. Cici finds the angle. Nierva is right there. Reverse set. Open, but not point. Hello. And
net touch.
yes, is it on Chery? Yeah.
Yep. Point goes to the Chery Tiggo Crossovers.
We are tied at 2 apiece in our last game here in Pasig City in Iloilo. Just an hour and 15 minutes away from Iloilo, and Rondina has her second point.
So quick side outs coming from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Mars Alba, the tandem here, slowly being mastered here. Targeting zone 1.
She misses. You know, I just am impressed with the fans here. When we arrived, you and I and the rest of the team, at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, there were already people in the venue. And they patiently waited for this game to start. Franny, audio report.
Surprise, surprise, 7 Jamie. Risa Sato is back in the PVL and now as a Chery Tiggo crossover, and she's happily been anticipating this match. She knew that she would have to bring more than just blocking, but energy and efficiency and just really enjoyment to the Chery Tiggo crossovers. She also wants to up their aggressiveness, but remind them that they, after all, enjoy the game that they're playing, and her blocking is going to be crucial against the likes of Cici Rondina, who told me that she knows that Chery can block and defend, and it's up to her to outsmart them. We've got what looks like a long match ahead of us, so I'll send it back to you, 7 Jamie.
Oh, yes, we know. It's going to be like that. Thank you very much, Franny Reyes, doing a good job reporting from all the sidelines, including sidelines we do not see. That's why we paged her earlier today.
It's a block touch challenge.
I was scared for a while when we could not find Franny.
MIA.
In the meantime, challenge has been issued here.
It's on the attack of Galang, coming from the left pin. Block touch challenge. It's a seesaw battle so far in set number 1. Let's take a look at this. block touch.
Okay, no block touch. So, it's gonna stay unsuccessful challenge. I can actually hear the production team screaming when that happens. Ah! It happens. We make mistakes, they make mistakes also. Tao lang. We hope you're having a great weekend, and that is a good serve indeed. Here's Robles says tabi dyan. Ara. Din keeping it.
Ooh, that's too low.
Oo. Gawa natin ang paraan. Gaston is there. I saw her dad earlier today in Iloilo. In the meantime, Alba is there. Hello! And listen to this crowd roar! Inaantay ko yung spike bago ko sabihin. Spike of the set brought to you by Dunkin. Pasalubong ng bayan. Alam ka naman sa toss mo sabihin yun, di ba? Good. Oh, regalo. Hindi lang nadainan. That'll work.
Just attacking that block. This is Din from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Take a look at this replay. A broken block.
Oh, yes. And this is your problem when you face Dante Alinsunurin's teams.
Blocking.
Whether they are men or women, the blocking and the relentless attacking is there. The meantime, Din gets to it. Alba. That is foiled, and that goes. Ano tawag ni referee Balde?
It's a check ball.
Velarde, rather.
Yep.
Okay, we'll take a break here. It's the technical timeout. Mabalik kami dire sa Pasig City. Dali lang gid.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo,
Arena Plus, Astig sa Sports. As we welcome you in Pasig, the man in the middle is Mr. Felix Flores, former national basketball player. He also played for several commercial teams. He's from this time and from these parts, and we're so glad to see him. Very tough defender. Also played for the Ateneo Blue Eagles in the old NCAA, where Mr. Ricky Palu also played both basketball and track and field. Back to the present. Gaston block. Galang keeps it in play. Here comes Gaston again.
This time being more efficient here on this second try. That is Pauline Gaston. Usually this is her first time in the game, but she's now on the right pin for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Talk about placement in that attack.
Yeah. 8-4 ang score natin. Manabat. And Risa. The only player I know who can smile all the way down.
A lot of energy coming from Risa Sato, but take a look at that. Din just touching the hand of Galang in that swing.
Yes. Nicely brushed, actually. 9-4 tally. Choco is ahead. Hello from the middle. Rondina says no way. Alba. Molde shot. Too strong.
That one sails out, coming from Isa Molde. Trying to touch the hand of that block.
One of the sweetest of our players. She almost hit me with a spike earlier during the warm-up. She was smiling and being apologetic. I wish you hit me.
Good serve.
5-9, Alba. Oh, ganda ng palo. Nahuli sa baba. Lipad si Ara. Malakas.
Is there a touch on that one?
No, it's out.
You know, Ara Galang, so far her strategy is attacking the corner pockets of Zone 1 and Zone 5.
The corners,
The corners, the long ball attacks.
Trying to keep Choco Mucho guessing on where she actually wants to place it. Here comes Isa Moldes, serving now with her team ahead by 5. There's a joust at the net. And what do they call? It's going to be a joust and a held ball. And it's, what's the official term in volleyball for that? It's a dead ball, actually. I will ask. I know there is a term for it. I miss Coach Mac being across us here. I know the fans on Twitter are already tweeting. In the meantime, nice drop. Chang with a swag.
This is her classic running attack this time.
All the way direct, ha? All the way direct. Hindi kompleto ang Abi Maranyo kung wala yung putol. Balikan natin, marami pa yan. It's such a joy to watch it. Hello, Picana down the middle. Picana knocking that in.
Lorraine, I mean, having to fill in the shoes of Mari Matayag is not the easiest of tasks. But take a look at that, be quick coming from her.
Alam mo itong injuries sa volleyball and different reasons. You just have to be ready all the time to step in. In the meantime, the serve, however, is too strong. We have the count at 11-7 in favor of Flying Titans.
Good serve.
That nipped the net. It missed. Alive. Pang Ponce cleans up the floor. Hello! Marsalva seeing the open spot.
So no anticipation coming from the defense of the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Take a look at this one. Easy point for Choco Mucho.
We have a timeout. Let's listen in.
Read the action, pa-atras ka, pa-forward ka muna dito. Aggressive na tayo sa ilalim, naintindihan? Okay. Dali na. Take advantage sa atake dito. This is here. Atake natin, mag-atake natin. Naintindihan? Tara!
It's a much-needed side out for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. There needs to be more urgency coming from them, quick thinking as Choco Mucho is outsmarting them in defense.
Okay, I will ask when I do not know. Mark Anthony Santos, our second referee, said that held ball kanina, the call is to play over because there was no... Initially, referee Velarde thought that it was a back row player. So they said...
Alina Becar, right?
Yeah. So the ball was jammed in a joust and they said play over because there was no advantage in that situation.
Almost like a redo.
Yep. Hello! The Ilonga with a wicked shot into the deep corner there. Challenge.
Definitely a ball in, ball out challenge. Oh, block touch challenge. Rather on that attack coming from Cés Robles. That was her no-look spike going down.
Yeah.
Very iconic.
Nice story by Franny Reyes earlier about tennis being the first sport of choice of Cés. Gusto niya mas mataas ang net, di ba? Kayang-kaya kong paluin yan pagka mababa ang net eh. Hindi problema yan. But have you played badminton?
No, I have not.
You will be very good at it because you played volleyball very well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because the movement is basically almost the same. There's a net. You shoot it, you hit it once. Oh, you'll be good. Yeah, here we go. Lusoto.
Ooh, let's see.
Ano yun?
So no.
Kabuhok eh, oh.
Right in between the hands of Dindin.
Parang ways, oh. Dumaan ka sa gitna. 7-13 ang ating score. Lamang po ang may serve. 13-7. Here comes the
Good
set.
coming from Jen.
Oh, huli si Robles. Pero sabi na, bigyan niyo pa ako ng isa. Nahuli ni Isa Molde. Mars reverses. Dindin. Oh, great job by Nierba. Good at this set. Good change of pace. Oh, what a touch.
It's a delicate touch coming from the back row. Ara Galang, I did mention this in the pregame earlier. She has to be crafty with her attacks. Placement tips are crucial in today's match.
Bicar with the serve.
It's an ace serve coming from Bicar.
Once again, the service line, Bicar.
Dantel Insinurin trying to be unperturbed by that error. Here comes Bicar's serve. Ponce, Alba, Dindin, block, and unsuccessful handling. Here comes Chery. This is the block of the set. Hatid sa inyo ng East-West Bank, ang official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference. Bicar serve, Alba. Rondina gets it to connect. Not the cleanest of hits, but that'll do for now.
The blocking of the Chery Tiggo Crossovers needs to be a bit more stable here. Take a look at that. Also with the help of the net in that sequence.
CC serve, yeah, in play. Bicar serve, a set rather. Gaston shot in play. Molde cut shot. Gaston stretches for it. Down the middle we go. Galang with a bullet. Handled well that time by General. Galang with a good dig. Here comes a low set for Gaston, who whips it against the block.
That is a power tip coming from Pauline Gaston. Good efforts coming from Galang down the line. Take a look at this, timing it perfectly in the hands of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Here's Says all ready to serve. It is an 11-14 count. Santiago, it becomes a shot. Easy one. Gaston is just beginning to wax hot. Too tight. Almost scored upon. To the end goes inside.
Quick thinking coming from Nunat here. Take a look at this one. Open window.
Oh, look at that smile. That's a smile that lights up this arena. Uh-oh. Oh, Mintes. Mars hands it over. Galang. CC dives. Molde takes her time. Nearby's at the back row. Here's a drive and Sato. And there's a double contact. A little late whistle, but that will have to be the call.
This is on the quick attack of Risa Sato.
We will now have a score of 16-11. We have reached the second technical timeout. Please don't go too far away.
Bitin na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Here at the city of Pasig, and on March 16, we will invite sweet notes for the celebration of the Pintados de Pasig Festival. Together with also on March 16 is the Bida Kapamilya Caravan sa mga alagad ng Queen Tiani. You can see live on March 16 here at the city of Pasig celebration of the Pintados de Pasig Festival, the 27th City Youth Foundation anniversary of the city of Pasig.
Back with us here, don't forget, SB Finance and BFF na malalapitan. 16-11 is the count here. First set action still in progress. Some the Iloilo Pasig, and some of them probably came from Iloilo pa. The Iloilo chapter of the Choco Mucho fans. Pongay. Santiago Manabat fires again. Perfectly done.
What a bullet coming from Dindin. Very effective here. Sir Seb coming from the right pin. Marks Alba having a lot of options. But the digging, the receive is on point and very stable for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Well described by Jamie La Victoria. In the meantime, this one, ooh, just above the net. Galang slices it. Alba runs for it. Hello, that's long.
Too wide in that sequence. Trying to target zone 5.
Alam mo, si Sisi, para siyang cannonball, ano? Pagputok, boom, boom, boom. Sabi ng younger generation, what's a cannonball? In the meantime, the set. No, it's a broken play. They adjust. Runner. Maraño. Wala na, that died in the water.
And this time, getting blocked by Isa Molde. Good coverage coming from Gaston.
We have it at 12-18. 18 is serving against 12. Dindin Santiago Manabat. Boy, I've been covering her since her Asian and Philippine Youth Days together with Eliza Valdez. Oh, big shot. Vicar unable to contain it.
And with the offense of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, this is what they practice in training. That's back row attack coming from Dindin. Very much incorporated in the system of Coach Dapper.
That's a good observation. Let's try to listen in.
Dito dumaan. Ito nandito ka. Diba? Ngayon nandito naman ganun ka lang. Mas mabilis mo na siyang mababasa. Naintindihan? Tsagain lang natin yan. Wait. Makinig. Para medyo hindi tayo effective sa ganito. Gawa ng combination. Si Alba pa nandito sa Alba. Si Dindin pa. Si Dindin back row na. Gawa ng combination dito, din bato dito sa okay.
I love it when Norman Miguel does a timeout. Makinig. And champion coach, of course, with NU a couple of years ago. And well, he never coached again, but I love it when he's head coach. He has nice timeouts. Also a long-time assistant, UST. In the meantime, back to the present. 19-12 man score natin. Second referee Mark Anthony Santos says all is in order and we can serve with Dindin Santiago Manabat, but it's a wayward serve that makes it 13-19.
Icing the momentum of your opponent.
Babalasa si Coach Norman.
Join me along with Jules Samontes. Double sub.
Familiar na yung double sub na yan sa Philippine Volleyball, ano?
And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
No. Kasi it's really hard to serve coming off the bench. Cold, the word is you gotta keep warmed up lagi.
Yes.
But here comes the shot by Galang. In play. Punched over by Chang. Blocked by Galang and Maraño. Unable to handle it. Oh, they got it.
There's a net.
Initially, it didn't look that way. It's the turn of Choco Mucho to do a double sub. Ejit Mabayad, one of the assistants, signaled for it, but Dante said, let's hold it. Ay.
You did just mention this.
Join me, unable to handle it. And now we'd like to welcome our viewers who are now catching us on One Sports. Earlier today, we had a 3-set victory by PLDT against Zeus Coffee. We have Honey Royce Tubino, who's seeing action in a provincial game with their team for the first time, as Franny Reyes reported earlier.
That's a good set.
And it's a good dig by Dina Wong, who is on the floor for the first time. That's outside.
CC Rondina trying to attack that cross court, but good dig coming from Dina Wong.
Ara Galang is all set to serve. 20-15 or 15-20 as server is at 15. Hello! Ara lifts it high.
Ooh, that's
Maranyo
right.
makes it a set. They call it, yeah.
Oh, it's a net
Yep.
on
Yeah, it hit,
Pacania.
I think it hit the net touch. On the other hand, Choco Mucho wants to arrest this rally by Chery Tiggo.
Sige lang. Guys, pasa lang muna. Pasa. Mag-resipon tayo. Resipon, depende sa sitwasyon, ha? Pero, pakita mo naman pag ito yung ginawa mo, ha? Rain, sipag lang sa ginagawa, ha? Every time lang ang bola na sa atin, aggressive sa opensa, ha? Okay, go.
I can actually do a Dante Alinsunurin timeout in my sleep. Pasa lang.
Quick.
No, but he makes it very simple. And he doesn't want to this is not the time to complicate.
To elaborate,
Yeah, yes. This time that is messed up. On the other end, as Choco Mucho makes a big step forward towards the end, they now arrive at 21. I see Des Chen making her first appearance. It's nice to see Des back in action. Five-point lead. Down. Oh, Maranyo. Got it.
And it all starts with a good pass coming from Yerba. Take a look at this one. Maranyo with that back quick attack. CC late that sequence.
How many years have we been witness to that? And she has her own way of doing it. 21-17 as Chang's service too strong.
Also halting your own momentum here as you are down by 5 points.
Hindi ka pwede mainis kay Chang eh. I-score lang niya eh. Tao lang eh. Honey Royce Tobino. Lakas. And Jules Samonte is going to be serving. Trademark niya na yan, hairdo niya na yan, ano?
Yes.
Mild pa yan. Hello. Rondina cuts shot. Wong makes it a set. Oh, well done.
The placement of her attacks, the cross-court attacks. Take a look at this. Dina Wong setting her up beautifully. Risa not in the right blocking spot.
Just the right height for the set. Enough distance from the net to be able to give Rondina an opportunity to score. And Choco is 2 steps away from taking set number 1. Galang. Oh, up. It's still in play. Wong. And Molde makes the connection in what looked like a simple maneuver.
Take a look at the location of Risa Sato and Cés Robles. Very far off the net.
Maybe they have to be a little closer, no? To jam those attempts. Still in play. Reached for by General and a good counter. As the first set is now part of the history of the PVL.
Combination play on that sequence, but take a look at this. Isa Molde with a power tip.
And boy, I don't know how long it took them, about 18 minutes to take care of business here. So that's the count. 1 set up goes Choco Mucho. Ang atong second set, maabot lang sa inyo, dira lang kamo.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Please also then we would like to thank our sponsors. We have Ulsa Vita, JJ Construction Company Incorporated, JJ Land Corporation, Madison Scholastic Academy, Milky Way Fiber Internet plus Cable TV, Pantelco, and the Department of Information and Communications Technology, and Total Kia Trucking Services. Thank you very much.
We have you back with us here for Chery Tiggo against Choco Mucho. The Flying Titans folding up their command of the first set with a 25-18 decision. They were in control of that first set, Jamie.
That's right, Sir Seb. Isa Molde, Dindin, and Cici Rondina providing a lot of firepower in set number one. Mars Alba knowing who to set at the right time. We saw a glimpse also of Dina Wong. Via General having more minutes and doing well in reading the attacking of the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. But for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers, more firepower is needed coming from their end and more eagerness as well. Set one stats here. Only 5 attacks coming from Chery Tiggo in 16 from the Flying Titans, but Choco Mucho tallying up more errors in set number one. Sir Seb, the disparity is very far. 5 versus 16.
Yeah. In the meantime, second set is in readiness. As we continue to report to you the last day of the preliminary round of the All-Filipino Conference of the PVL. Seb Sarmenta, Jamie La Victoria, Franny Reyes, your broadcast team from Pasig City, along with our PVL production team. Actually, on days like this, we split up. We have a UAAP team and PVL team, especially out of town. But we have Director Kenneth Natividad with us, manning his cameras, and we are ready for the second set. What does Chery have to do here in the second set, Jamie, to keep this close?
More consistency on the attacking department. A lot of attempts, but they're not being converted into points. Ooh,
there's one. Maybe you have to go more and more to Miss Galang.
That is a back row attack coming from Ada Galang. Strong start for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers.
1-0 here as Chery Tiggo draws first blood. Alba. Nunag tapped it over. That recoils. Rodriguez is in the game for the first time. That's hammered through.
Pauline Gaston with the solo block.
And look at this. Yes, it's a block of the set. Brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference.
Waiting for that attack coming from Cici Rondina.
That's a block again. Hey. Suddenly, it's airtight in the airspace. Watch this.
Back-to-back blocks coming from Pauline Gaston.
And this, however, is too strong. First point, Choco Mucho is on the board. Earlier today, I saw Pauline's father in Iloilo. Her father, of course, a former basketball player, also played for Ateneo, and former PBA player, and is now with the Philippine Sports Commission. In the meantime, Gaston is there. Alba. Hello, Alba. Alba not bothered by the fact that a pass is too close to the net. Hello!
A more lively Chery Tiggo here.
She is on fire with the spike of the set, brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan. Oh, heartbreaker. They cannot hold on to their serve.
Untimely misserves.
Yeah, just to use a tennis term for it. Rondina and company behind by 2. They took the first set 25-18. Robles spinning around. Vicar the set, then they get something out of what could have been nothing.
That is a quick side out coming from the veteran in Galang. Not the strongest of attacks here, but it's that placement, just touching the block of Nunag.
Seth Rodriguez, all set to serve. Ponce is there. Whoa! Straight and true from the former UP Fighting Maroon.
Isa Molde with a bullet. Take a look at this. Finding that seam in between Chang Abi and Pauline Gaston.
Let's go with the serve of Nunag.
That's a good serve.
Robles handling it. That crawls over the net. Pecaña shot handled. Galang. Mars Alba fell to the floor and did not have her feet under her. Couldn't keep it in the air.
A completely different Chery Tiggo Crossovers here. It's set number 2, looking more alive.
Here's Pauline's serve.
It's a good serve.
Ponce. Ginawang atake ni Rondina. Hello on toe, but handled well. Crawls over the net. Galang wants it back. Give it to me.
What a spot. What a spot.
You know it when Ara wants to take over the game.
Commanding the court, being one of the veterans here, being that ate.
Yeah.
Look at that. Guiding that ball.
Oh. Here's Gaston serving again. They are ahead by 4.
Good serve.
Dindin knocks it in through 2 defenders.
In between Cesc Robles and Jen Yerfa. Dindin Manabat. Take a look at that down the line.
Iniwasan muna sa block eh.
Yes.
Tapos pinosisyon eh.
Stay patient. Yep.
Read. 7-4 tally here. Chery Tiggo with the edge after losing the first set at 25-18. Too strong, and we arrive at the first technical timeout. We have Chery Tiggo behind by 4.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Okay, let's try that again. I don't think one more time, Prani, ha? Hindi na dinig eh. One more time. Okay, it's all right. They made an error. I made an error. I said that Chery Tiggo was behind, but they're actually ahead before we went into the timeout. 8-4 count. Such is the world of live television. In the meantime, drop. Oh, cleanly done. Isa Molde brings them to 5.
Earlier, she went for that power attack, but this time, going for that tip. Beautiful set coming from Mars Alba above that block of the crossovers.
Ay, lumilipad si Robles eh. Hello, Chang with the delivery, but it's handled well by the back row. That is also handled. And there's a new libero on the floor. That's Karen Bird the floor. Cici flying and dinking. Bird the floor stretches for it. Robles whips it. Oh, handled well by General. Rondina.
This is the first down-the-line attack of Cici Rondina. Usually going for that cross-court. Galang almost there. Sweeping that one.
2 straight points by Choco Mucho. We came from 8-4 where Chery Tiggo was ahead. I'm correcting myself. It's 8-6 now. Molde serves. Galang, regalo. Oh! Oh boy.
The free
breaks of the game. And suddenly, 9-6, and Dante is trying to be unfazed by the mistake. We're gonna set up Franny again for that thing that she wants to do. Hindi na ako nagulat eh. They were hoping na magugulat ako eh. Oh, it's outside long.
Too wide on that attack coming from Cici Rondina. Chery up by 4 points.
Abby will serve at 10-6. Alba dumps it over. And we had Gaston and Galang diving into the pool for that.
Good receive coming from Molde. Alba with that 1-2 play.
Lorraine Picaña serve in play. Galang receiving. Robles and corking and scoring.
Another bullet coming from Ces Robles, targeting zone 6 in Isa Molde. Take a look at that swing, targeting Nunas.
Rondina, she got it. She's getting better and better with that cross attempt. Dati laging malakas yan. Mars Alba will be serving. Oh, mishandled by Bird the floor. You know, when you jump for it, usually, and you don't stay down for digging, you will usually mess that up. A 4-point lead of Chery has been erased. We will be back with you shortly.
Pwesto mo ng maaga, masing tayo dito kasi fast na ball notification dito, naiintindihan? Tara, pasa lang muna. Hanggang mababa ang daan ng cross, pasa.
Okay, action resumes. Mars Alba still serving. They're down by just 2 right now.
Oh, that's too tight.
Precarious. Gaston keeping it in play. The dump over. Net touch.
Net touch, yes.
By Rodriguez, rather. Boy. Baliktad ang score yata. No. It's
Point Chery.
Yeah. It's not on Rodriguez. Okay. 12-9. Ponce. Oh, hammer time.
Good reaction by Pauline.
Oh, Galang plays it high. Alba still alive. Galang says, let's try this. Galang steps back. First long rally. Molde sent it to the back. Combination! Alive! Alba is there. Here comes a chance to hit. And it died!
What an effort coming from Bag Ponce. Take a look at that dive, sacrificing her body. And Cici Rondina just finishing it off with that block.
10-12. CC serving. Galang, soft stuff. Dindin Santiago Manabat on the cross. Galang will just dig it over. Close and tight, but Alba has no problem with it.
You know, we're seeing combination plays generated here, set by the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. But Choco Mucho has maintained their composure. Maturity here. Adorador now fielded in for Galang.
Shaya Adorador will see action, the former UE player. Also another of our longtime veterans. Rondina and company are down by just 1 as of this moment. The serve in play. Adorador receiving. Where the floor. Gaston. Got it.
And we're seeing good coverage earlier as well by Pauline Gaston. This time targeting in between zone 1 and zone 2.
And it's not just a sea of violet. There's a ton of Chery Tiggo fans as well. Chery Tiggo dodging a bullet there. Now lead by 2, but they waste their serve.
The timing of the serves.
Suddenly it's so close. And there's a challenge here. Oh, there's Kung Fu.
It's a ball in, ball out challenge.
Kung Fu, of course, stepping aside into, I'm not sure Kung Fu consultant or assistant for the time to give Coach Norman Miguel the chance to handle the reins. It's a ball in, ball out challenge. Here it is. Out. And the challenge is unsuccessful. Nunag will serve. Rodriguez tried it. Off. Checking that was Adorador. And that shot is in. 13-all.
You know, thinking of Isa Molde, an underrated spiker here.
I agree.
For the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Adding a lot of variety.
You don't know when she's going to strike. That's what makes her difficult to check. Adorador is jammed. We go to the other side. That shot is in play. And that is out. Ball out. Chery stays in front. Pongay prepares to serve their team, leading as of the moment by 1.
Good serve.
Alba reverses. That's out. Dindin missed it.
Good eye by Bird the Floor.
Gaston will serve again. Boy, these are the difficult parts of winning a set,
yes,
when the other team is still there, alive and kicking. Alba. Isa drops a message. Adorador heaves it over. Ponce stretches for it. Hello! Dindin set up nicely by Alba.
Dindin slowly finding her rhythm here in set number 2. Free ball coming from the Chery Tiggo Crossovers and a combination play.
And Dante Alinsunurin will make a change. Sorry, what did you
I
say?
wonder why they're screaming.
No, because Dina's coming in. I'm not surprised anymore.
Crowd favorite, of course. That is Dina's mom in attendance.
Adorador denied. Reset. Trying again. To the back row. She got it.
That is Shaya Adorador going for that down the line.
And that brings us to a 16-14 count and our second technical break of the second set.
Bitin na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays at PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
the PVL All-Filipino Conference here in Pasig City. And actually, I was just talking with the Choco Mucho fans who wanted to greet Reg Arocha a happy 28th birthday. And Reg actually told me her birthday wish for today is, of course, to win this match and to continue that momentum all the way to the end of the conference. And actually, as I was watching our game at hand with the Choco Mucho fans, I couldn't help but remember what Des Cheng told me. And it's that they all have to play as one and help each other. Many times in the past, they've had 5-setters that could have been finished in 3 or 4, meaning the Choco Mucho Flying Titans cannot falter in their energy. They cannot give up and allow loose balls or small errors to affect their game if they want a strong and decisive win, especially entering into the qualifying round. Back to you, Jamie and Seb.
Well done, Franny Reyes. She's not just a face in the crowd. 17-14. Adorador holding serve on the first try. Cici almost got hit in the face. That's rejected, but it's out. It will go now to Choco Mucho, and they'll take the serve. Down by 2 as of the moment.
It's the same tandem with Joymi and Samonte in set number 2.
Gaston will sit down. Samonte is back in. They're trying to arrange their choreography. Here comes the serve of Molde, who's on your screens right now. Shaya gets to it. Hello. That didn't stay down. That's walloped, and that'll count.
Cici Rodina yet again doing the heavy lifting take a look at that seam in between Samonte and the antenna.
Boy, she has just learned how to work those small spaces to avoid the block, find the other routes. Samonte. It's out. Jules managed to hit it against the block.
Yes, and going up, going up against, CC Rondina in this sequence.
Chang Abi is about to serve. Her team just slightly up, losing as much as a 4-point lead. Wong touched, save, long heave, Robles. Wong, Honey Royce, it's out.
Filipino trying to target zone 1. We are seeing her here with double substitution with Dina Wong here, trying to build up the momentum for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Still close and tight here in the second. First set going the way of Choco, 25-18. Chang Abi, oh! You know, Honey Royce is ice cold coming off the bench. She's such disappointed so far. 2016 second, we have a timeout.
Pasa na naman, pasa, ha? Nakakamatay naman tayo. Hey, same lang din tayo, ha? Guys, unahin natin sa pasa muna, ha? Pasa. Pasa. Kanina pa, bumaba na yung porsyento natin sa pasa. Okay? Diskarte ka. Same tayo, ha? Ito. Huwag na ganyan mga twin spikers, ha? Okay? Okay.
There's Fritz Gaston, the daddy of Pongay, and Fritz told me that he would come here today to watch the game. Fritz, of course, now I think he's a commissioner in the Philippine Sports Commission, and very actively engaging in not just basketball but other sports as well. 2017 count, and Des Cheng is back in the service area. That does not cross.
And a little bit underneath the ball, that is Jules Samonte.
And now the lead is down to 2. Coach Norman wants to jam this rally. We'll be back.
Right here. Let's go, mas gusto manalo. Chery, hands up!
Back in the game. Service line, Des Cheng.
Back with us here in Pasay City in Iloilo, and we have the serve of Des Cheng. Shaya Adorador, who just came in the second set. Robles trying to smash the defensive stance of Choco. That's not gonna cross, and the lead now reduced to 1.
Now this is the offensive stability that I was saying earlier, Sir Seth, for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Take a look at the score here, 19-20. Chery Tiggo not taking advantage of their lead in set number 2.
They had Choco Mucho down on one knee already, actually, but you know, Choco Mucho, they've been together for a while.
They have the chemistry.
Yeah, and they know what to do. They played in championship games, hoping to break through eventually. Here's Des Cheng, of course, the former Lady Green Archer. Wong, Tubino, Becomes a set. Robles uncorks. Baldic took care of it. Right at the floor with good hands. Robles. Oh, what a corner. What a corner to get. It's inside.
And a much-needed point for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Look at that slim margin in between the pino and the antenna. Finding that space.
You know, when the games are in Iloilo and when she's back home, she just plays well.
Yes.
Tubino rejected. And 2 straight points by Chery Tiggo. They now lead by 3. Is it safe enough? I don't think so.
Don't want to speak too soon, but take a look at that. A timely block this time from Seth.
Rondina will tap it over where the floor is skidding on the floor. Robles ripping it. There's a regalo. Ponce lifting it high. Comes a set for Rondina, who gets the end roll.
Her speed, the strength in her attacks, the approach, the flight. Take a look at that.
The ability to locate those open spaces while in motion. Huh? That's difficult.
In the air.
Yeah, that's difficult navigation. Here's Alba.
Good serve.
A high miss. Rodriguez ended up swimming in the air. And CC Rondina continues to make things happen. Coach Miguel saying, keep that block up. Lead is reduced to 1.
The block of Chery is still far from the net.
Oh, yun din na sinasabi ni Coach Miguel. Baon nyo ng konti. Di nyo. Combination. Blocked. Rejected. Reset. Gaston. Blocked. And we are going to be tied.
Stable Choco Mucho in set number 2. Nunag with another timely block against Gaston.
Alam mo yung ability to fight back from a deficit. That's then now they lead. Look at this, Choco Mucho fans celebrating. They're in the lead by 1.
Flash. Specialist on the white stage. Flash. Thank you.
Mars getting now the permission from the first referee to serve. Referee Velarde. Becomes a set by Bicar. It's us. You know, this is what Boom Gonzalez calls gut check time. If you're Chery Tiggo, you gotta check where is both your mind and your heart and your skills right now. Because look at this, Choco suddenly at set point.
Yes.
And look at this, Robles unfazed.
And breaking that block of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Crucial serve here coming from Seth, but take a look at that. Targeting the hands of CC Rondina.
Uh-oh. Do we get tied? No. Isa Molde says no way. Back row. Attack, Adorador. Oh! Escape act by Choco Mucho. Hold it, says the referee. Is there a challenge? No, we're good. We're good. That'll be it. They just want the players to properly change their positions. And we have it at 25-23 in favor of the Flying Titans. Back with your third set very shortly.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
This was again, we would like to call to the presence of the Department of Learning, Reform, Undersecretary Chery Tiggo Crossovers, the presence of Mr. Ricky Palu, President of the PVL Sports Division, and the Vice President of the Philippine National Volleyball Federation. And also we have the sportsman and the adopted son of Pasig City, Sir Lorenzo Charles. And also we have the Games and Amusement Board Commissioner, Attorney Manuel Plaza. For the presence of our Congressman of the 4th District of Filipino, Congressman Vidal. And also we would like to acknowledge the presence of the LGU department heads and employees.
We are back inside the city of Pasig Arena, 18-25 and 23-25. Set number 2 lasting in 32 minutes. The Choco Mucho Flying Titans coming from behind in that set. CC Rondina paving the way for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, and Mars Alba activating Lorraine Pacania and Chery Nunag perfectly in that set number 2. But for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers, they were unable to sustain their momentum and unable to keep that lead. Abby Marano currently talking to her teammates, but we got to talk about set 2 stats here. The disparity not too far for the attacks, 11 coming from Chery Tiggo and 14 coming from the Flying Titans. 3 blocks for both squads, and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans actually tallying 2 more errors compared to the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. And in set number 2, there needs to be more efficiency in the attacking department coming from the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. Cesc Robles, Shaya Adorador helping, but there needs to be more. Pauline, Gaston, and Galang combined with 10 points, and CC Rondina, of course, doing the heavy lifting with 14 points. Those are the leading scores of this match so far. But like what I said earlier, there needs to be a collective effort for the offensive department in the Chery Tiggo Crossovers.
You know, this is a litmus acid test for you as a team.
Yes.
Can you climb back from adversity? You were already in command of that second set, then you lost this opportunity. Do you want to be stronger? Will you allow a shutout by the other side? So these questions will be answered in a short while. But take nothing away from the heart. It's just the breaks of the game messing up, as you pointed out, Chery Tiggo in that second set. First set going the way of Choco, 25-18. Choco also took the second, 25-23. Flying Titans hoping to close the deal here. Set number 3, just about ready to get going. Boy, good things happen for them when Mars Alba is it's always the setter who serves first anyway. Yerba. Galang. Din is blocked.
What a block coming from Seth.
And early on, we will show you a block of the set. Brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference. Just to remind you of the team standings, Choco is at 7-3. Chery Tiggo is at 5-5. So if you're Chery Tiggo, you want to go into the next round with a better number of wins compared to the losses. So they're hoping, yes, go ahead, please.
And not only that, you want to have a momentum entering the next phase.
More than anything else. Because everybody gets to play again. Bikar, rejected, reset. Nierva, Galang, off the block. Alba.
Good set.
Molde hammers it through.
Isa Molde making her presence felt here in this match. Take a look at this.
Oh, look at that.
In between the feet.
Esquinita shot. Down the narrowest of lanes. Gaston heaving it high. Alba sets Molde. And boy, 2 points already by Isa in the set.
On point, Mars Alba knowing the type of set that Isa likes, not too on the net, just perfect placement, allowing her to get that hitting point.
Now, if you're Choco Mucho, you don't want this Chery Tiggo team to start feeling that they can beat you. Uh-oh. Some confidence checks here will have to be done by Coach Miguel.
Connect lang uli. Umpisan uli sa passing, naintindihan? Hindi pa naman sila nagbibigay pa sa quick. Pwede kang magpakita doon sa pagpunta doon kaysa hinahabol mo lang puro pa ganito na lang tayo. Naintindihan? Tara, strategize naman tayo this time. Magpakita ka lang. Tatak mo doon para nakapreso pa rin sa ano. Pero pasa mo na kailangang mauna. Ha? Go, let's go!
Chery, on top!
Back with us here, long, fun-filled day here in Pasay City in Iloilo. Most of these fans have been here since the early afternoon. They were witness to our first game today. A big win by PLDT over Zeus Coffee in straight sets, and now a delicious one being served here. Galang. Boy, Chery needs to catch fire early here. Can't allow Choco to just enjoy themselves. Gaston. And that hits the antennae. Boy, the confidence of Chery has just ebbed here.
They need some sort of spark plug here.
Yeah, they need
someone to lead the way.
They need fire starter. Gaston. Nice set.
Nunag.
Ano nangyari doon?
Actually, Nunag was in the way of the back row attack of Cici Rondina.
Yun, miscommunication. Yun, misread.
But luckily for Cici, she was able to almost set it over.
Yeah.
Good set.
High and manageable. Gaston. Galang does not force it. Molde. Dindins and Tiago Manabat. Gaston, it won't stay down. Rondina with solid hands. That's blocked. That's kicked alive. Bicar, second longest rally. Gaston can't find the empty hole. Here comes Molde. And alive it is. Longest rally of the match. Alba fakes, fires. Bicar ended up sprawled. So does Rondina. And inside, Isa with her third point of the set.
Scrappy plays between both squads. The longest rally so far of this match. But Isa Molde just finishing it off, targeting zone 6.
And our score right now is 6-2. Nunag will be serving. That's long. Very long.
Touch on that one.
They got the point, I think.
Yes.
And it's called by referee Velarde as a net touch. You know, one of these days we should cover from there in the top. I'm sure we'll be able to see a lot of those things that the first referee sees. Just for fun. In the air we go. Molde. What a set by Isa Molde. 4 points in this set alone.
You know, we've been talking about CC Rondina and wondering who can support her. It's that girl, Isa Molde. A collective effort. It's not the easiest to set when attention is always on one player.
Alam mo, you were right about there has to be at least 2 attackers that can score. Oh, Galang bungles that one. Rarely do you see that. Coach Miguel will call a timeout. Okay, we will be back with you very shortly.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Basically, we would like to thank our sponsors. We have JDM Construction, Company Incorporated, JDM Land Corporation, Madison Scholastic Academy,
Mic check.
Pantelco, the Department of Information and Communications and Technology, and Papa Pia and Trucking Services. Thank you very much.
The Flying Titans are up 8-3 in this set against the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. And actually, I'm reminded about a conversation I had in the Chery Tiggo Crossovers dugout. They need to hear more from Aragalang and Jen Yervet to be the leaders in this team. Aragalang, who usually leads by action. She's not someone who talks too much, but she motivates her teammates in the way that she performs. And Jen Yervet, who told me she needs to be more vocal in the team, helping them adjust, keeping their morale up, and also being that leader defensively. They cannot allow their energy to go down when they're up against an aggressive Flying Titans. And there's still a lot more that they can show if they want to extend this match to a 5th set. Back to you, 7 Jamie.
Thank you, Franny. Our friends in Manila, our colleagues, are saying, why are you putting Franny in all that noise? But, you know, Franny always stands out in a crowd, and she will find a way to get that reported. What's the fun if you're always reporting in the same way?
Gotta spice it up a bit.
Yeah, that's why we go out of town. This has been quite an adventure for our prod team. As it's been, as our opening, we've been around Ilocos Sur, Cebu, Iloilo, and so many places yet to come that we can visit. In the meantime, Chery Tiggo, you're so right, Jamie. They need fire, something to uplift them. They need a rally here.
And they need a spiker to lead by example.
Yeah.
Here. Good serve.
Solid straight into the middle. Rondina. Ball spinning. Galang. Rondina says, let's try this. Good stretch by Aragalang. Gaston. Ponce right there. Oh, look at that set. Puyo ng puto. So volleyball term, the community uses. This is foiled and it's off the block. Galang. Oh, that might be it. They might get some fire from that one.
And finding the open space here in the defensive pattern of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Galang needing to step up big time here.
Yeah. She's the veteran of this team right now and on the floor.
Yes.
The floor.
Yes.
In the meantime, they got to hold their serve also. Rondina. Not that, you know, it's the rally point system. Not because they can only score when they have the serve. Not anymore. Oh, look at this. 2 straight points by Ara Galang.
Adding variety to her attack this time. Going for that roll shot, that off-speed attack. 2 players colliding here for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
We heard the report earlier about Robles loving to play tennis. Her first choice as a sport. Rondina, that's foiled. Ricard chases it. Galang didn't get the score. Alba, Rondina. Good effort by Robles. Galang, not as sharp as possible. Rondina, Gaston says, got it. Here we go. One more time with Ara, and this is like going around the block again. That's blocked! Here's the spark. And now down just by 1 is Chery.
Risa Sato on point with that press of that block. Take a look at that. No coverage, no urgency by the Flying Titans.
You know, sometimes when you have
the family of Aduque on your screens here.
Sometimes, you know, when you have a player like Cici Rondina, you ended up watching sometimes. You think it's a score already. That tap, naku, tumama yata si Dindin sa net. So we're tied. Tabla tayo. I remember the first time we went to Iloilo. That was, I think, last year. Ogunsanya was not able to play. She was injured at that time. In the meantime, Ponce receiving. Tied at 9. Rondina. Better floor defense by Chery Tiggo. Look at this. 4 straight points. Enjoy this spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan. Timeout by Choco.
May receive tayo, nakakasi tayo, pero ang problema yung opensa natin, talagang parang doubt pa rin tayo, ha? Maximize tayo kapag kanina, center front tayo, hindi natin na-maximize, ha? Ang alas na ngayon, maximize natin, ha? And Max, pagka alam mo ka, Ben, pwesto ka agad, pwede ka mag-run, pwede ka mag-gain pa. Kasi, hindi ito naman yung 1 na middle, pwede na mag-gain pa lang mo natin, ha? Gaga.
Jamie La Victoria put it succinctly when she said that they needed a spark plug, this Chery Tiggo team. They found it in Ara Galang, and their floor defense has held in the last 4 points. Suddenly, walang bola si Isa Molde, nasa likod siya.
Yes.
I think they brought in, is that Micah they brought in?
Ortiz.
Yes.
And Choco has been stuck in this rotation.
For a while, because we had recommended that Chery hold it serve, but they lose this point, and we're tied at 10. Alam mo, kailangan mo si Micah for a different look. Baka magawa niya yung runner niya.
Her classic running, yeah.
Which was so hard to stop when she was in UST. There is a fan there who... Okay, do not getting carried away. Nag-i-enjoy. Siguro madilim sa phone niya. In the meantime, this serve wide, and Ortiz sends it awry. is back in the driver's seat by 1. 11-10 in this third set, where they are down in the set count to love. Confusion on the back row. Rondina will dig it over. Chance. Bicar. Galang didn't strike. Tapped it over.
That's okay.
Rondina. Bicar reverses. No chance for Gaston to elevate. Here comes Rondina. And that is taken care of.
Now gotta give credit to Nunag for being that decoy in that sequence. And just fooling the blocking here for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers.
Alba is back in the service area. That nips the net. Bicar, the push. Does not work for Rodriguez. No whistle, we play on. One more time around the block. Galang. Alba says, settle down. Settle down. Rondina gives them back the lead.
This time going for that cross-court attack. Seth Rodriguez not in the right blocking position here.
You had it, put it correctly earlier when Choco Mucho was caught in a rotation wherein Rodina was in the back and they could not move because the serve was being held so well by Chery. Galang cuts it up. Mars patiently setting up Rondina, who misses the target.
Tried to switch it up, tried to switch direction here. Going for that down the line, but too wide in that sequence.
Still close and tight as we report to you from Pasig City in Iloilo. Of course, still part of Iloilo province. Hour away or so from Iloilo City. That's perfectly on the ground.
Pauline Gaston coming from the right pin, just breaking that block of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Take a look at that. Perfect placement.
Oh, yes, sir.
They need this. They need more of that.
They have to keep taking it strong against Choco. Miss. That's
very far.
That's a whistle. Now they whistle it. 4 touches. That's the right call. But they challenge it. You know, as you cover this game, as you hear the veteran referees, I love it when they hold their whistle. When they about, you think there's a mistake and they don't call it. It's fun. And then sometimes they'll blow it. The mali ang count ng 4, tao lang talaga eh, di ba? Both sides are fun, and I tease the referees about it. Marunong ba kayo magbilaw? Now, when you talk to the referees, I learn so many new things. Like, for instance, they play over again. Yung kanina, yung joust, di ba? Still so much to learn about this game. Block touch challenge is in review right now. This could be crucial, huh? This particular...
Momentum shifts here.
Yeah, here we go.
Ooh, there's a touch. Yep, there's a block touch.
It's a yes. And therefore, successful challenge.
Yeah, Jonathan Nang of Rabisco in attendance.
I think the cup makes him look so much younger. Huh? Oh! Dindin. Bungles.
Dindin actually in the way of Isa Molde. They have a 2-man receive in this sequence. Usually Dindin is supposed to get the serves in front of the 10-foot line only.
Rondina down the middle. Oh, sayang. Dinaitas.
You know, Mars Alba, sorry, sir.
No, go ahead.
Mars Alba being a thinking setter here in between the sequences. Cici Rondina going for that combination play.
Well said, well said. 1-point lead by Chery. Uh-oh.
Pauline Gaston, this time coming from the left pin. That's a break.
Crossovers by 2. Pang. Dindin.
What a bullet coming from Dindin. A beautiful set coming from Mars Alba. Seth Rodriguez a bit late on that one.
Our count. 14 serving against 15. Choco had the early lead in the set, but a big rally by Chery Tiggo, producing this very close count right now. Still in play. Hard to work with. Isa was undecided about the angle on how to swing that. We are in the technical break. 16-14. Crossovers ahead.
Bitin na kaya sa games? Watch all the replays at PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
SB Finance ang BFF na malalapitan. Pinag-uusapan ng malapitan. Ang score dito, malapitan nito 16-14 lamang ang Chery Tiggo Crossovers sa Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Lamang ang Choco sa set count 2-love. Medyo may bundok ang tatahakin ng grupo ng Chery. Let's see how this breaks. 2-point lead. Reverse. Dindin just scored a bullet earlier. Big stretch that time by Bicar. Gaston had to toss it over.
Ooh, that's too low.
Ball there, same angle. Now she gets it to toss across it. Rondina close to the net. Alba. Up in the air we go. Ortiz hammers it. Oh, Risa Sato missed it.
A bit too eager in that sequence coming from Risa Sato. Right idea?
Regalo eh.
Yes. And with those ones, you have to time it.
Yeah. You know, when you're there, the regalo is so huge in front of you, as you will see here.
Take a look at it.
You know,
yep.
it's tempting eh. Plus, she saw some open spaces. 1 point affair in the third.
Oh, that's too tight.
We're going to be tied. 2-point lead erased. Coach Norman will call it timeout. This should be interesting.
Makinig. Focus tayo sa sitwasyon. Hindi pa error yung nagawa ni Risa. Pwede pa masungkit sa ilalim ng net. Yung second ball, pwede pa natin ma-over yung bola. Focus lang. Jen, yan yung ganun, huwag na pilitin. Out of system na rin, may maitaas lang natin yung bola. Tara, tara, tara!
Up lang, Chery! On top! Up pa! High moral!
Oo nga naman, hindi pa patay ang bola nun eh, di ba? You know, it's, when you're on the court, sometimes those missed shots can be depressing.
Yes.
And then you fail to realize that you could have still saved it. But anyway, this is airtight, 16-all. Coach Dante Alinsunurin will make some changes. Santiago Manabat replaced by Honey Royce Tubino, and Dina Wong will come in for Mars Alba. Dina to serve.
Good serve.
Bicar. Battle at the net. It still is in the air. Tubino. Foiled. Molde. That won't reach. And that should be about 5 points out of the total of Isa Molde in the game.
That's a good hustle coming from Alina Bicar. But take a look at the sequence. Molde finding that open window in between that block of the Chery Tiggo Crossovers.
And now Choco is in front by 1. Bicar. Floor defense alive. And that's out. And we are still close and tight here, tied at 17.
Choco Mucho Flying Titans looking very composed here and maintaining their composure.
What a save that time on the floor by Jen Nerva. Alive, Nerva keeps it in play. Galang sends it to the long end. The punch by Ortiz, alive. Nerva says, let's toss it over. Can't do much about this. Ah, well done.
Good execution coming from Isa Molde. Another free ball coming from the Chery Tiggo Crossovers.
And number 80 will go in for Paul Gaston.
Joy Mikakande seeing action again. So brief action in, I believe, the second set. Molde to serve. Too tight.
Ooh, that's too low.
Ginawa na lang ng paraan. Rodina foiled. Tobino. Cagande with hands on it. Ponce, or is it General? It's General.
Another lethal attack coming from Rondina. So much firepower. Take a look at that. You've seen this a few times with the blocking of Chery Tiggo here. Lack of press.
In the air we go. Good catch in the back row. Ortiz surprised it to turn. Galang to far end. Molde is right there. That wallop contained. Block. Alive. But for touch.
That is down.
It's
yes.
already on the floor.
It's a floor touch.
And suddenly a 3-point lead by Choco.
Take a look at this sequence one more time.
As this slow-mo is being unrolled for you, we have the return of Gaston, who will serve. Ah, no. It's Molde still serving, sorry. 20-17 is the count. Robles got to it. Oh, gate was closed. Four-point lead by Choco. Isa Molde stays at the service area. Makes it. Isa with an ace.
Isa Molde having a terrific and stellar performance here in set number 3.
What a set by Isa Molde.
Always calm, collected.
And smiling.
Yes. And she actually balances the personality of Cici Rondina.
You're right. That's
Yin
so
and yang type of vibe here. And much needed stability for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
That's why when she was playing for you along with Tots Carlos, they were also hard to beat. Kasi hindi mo alam, nakangiti sa'yo. 22-18. Chery trying to stay alive in the water here. Uh-oh. Molde bungles that. Alam mo, yun lang, ang mali lang doon, kulang ng pectus. Kulang ng twist. It was a flat reception eh. May reception dyan na pwede mo i-twist para mag-pectus ng konti.
Wow.
Really?
Perfect form. Still playable.
Gaston, you might as well strike. You're down currently by 3. Bicar.
Ooh, that's too low.
Alive, no
Dino
whistle.
Wong.
That's where I said the refs don't make a whistle. It's still alive. And Choco Mucho looking good here with a 4-point lead.
Dino Wong with that beautiful one-hand save. And the veteran presence of Tobino. Take a look at that.
Here comes the birthday girl. Galang doesn't want to finish this yet.
You know, that is her specialty too. Just attacking that block there. Going up against that one.
Alam mo, volleyball is a game of resilience. Sometimes it's played in between the ears and somewhere down there in the heart. Uh-oh.
Yep, Dino Wong is in the back row.
I forgot. Happy ni Dina. I forgot. Risa Sato will be serving. Oh, don't write off Chery Tiggo yet. And Coach Dante Linsunurin, alarmed a bit, wants to check this sudden uprising.
Hey, pasa lang, pasa. Okay? Alam problema, yung quicker sa kabila, sunod lang sunod yun. Ngayon, kung receive tayo, pupunta talaga yan. Pero, kapag receive mo, nag-stay lang siya dito, mag-single tayo rito. Okay? Siya yun. Pero yung ibang middle, dito lang nag-stay siya. Pero every time na may pumapasok, pinupuntahan niya. Ha? No, good receive lang yan, ha? Gaga.
Still serving.
Choco Mucho hoping to end the day here in Pasay City in Iloilo, but they don't have the serve. Risa Sato there with the serve and a smile. Rondina brings them to match point.
A bullet once again coming from Cici Rondina and Dina Wong. The tandem being very effective here. Oh, Mars Alba's up to serve and Dina Wong is still on the court. So Mars Alba coming in as a serving specialist.
Interesting sub, no? Uh-oh. Suddenly, Chery Tiggo has a sliver of life. Hey.
And match point number 2 for Choco Mucho.
They save 1 match point here. Gaston looking for the empty area. Too tight. Playable. Galang. Ponce. In the air. Galang. Molde. Alba. Out. Outside. And we are knotted together at 24. Two match points saved.
Good serve.
Rondina. Galang. Alba. Ponce. Rondina.
Not backing down, says Cici Rondina. Beautiful set coming from Ponce. But take a look at that yet again. Finding that seam in between that block.
Match point, number 2. General. And we are done.
What a 3-set win for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Din finishing it off, targeting that corner pocket.
But not without some spunk in the fight from Chery Tiggo in the second set, as well as in this third set. Closest, slimmest winning margins, but still a straight sets victory by the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. We'll take a short break. We'll wrap up our show here in Pasay City with chats with our hometown heroes as well as our player of the game.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Of course, we would like to thank our sponsors, JV Construction Company Corporation, JV Land Corporation, Madison Scholastic Academy, Northway Harvard Internet Plus, Able TV, Department of Information and Communications Technology, Pagdeco, and Coco EF Traffic Services.
Okay, let's look at the final confirmation of the score. Straight sets win by Choco Mucho against Chery Tiggo. We'll show you the brackets for the qualifying round at the end of this coverage, towards the end. But first, let's go to Franny, who will talk to some very special people.
Thank you so much, Sev. As we said earlier, we have a lot of homecoming queens here in Pasay City. And right now with me is none other than Robles. Ses, now is your chance to greet the many, many people here to support you tonight.
Hello, Pasay City! Thank you sa pag-support sa Chery Tiggo. And thank you sa family ko nga na already subong, kompleto sila. And kapasalamat ko sa inyo nga pag-welcome sa amon. Damo nga salamat. Thank you.
Thank you, Ses. And of course, from Pasay City, your chance. What do you have to say to the many people here in support of you today?
Dagang salamat sa tanan na nag-watch. Sa akong mga parente diha, nag-watch doon. Hello po sa Palmares family. Hello guys, and hello. Sana nag-enjoy po kayo. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Abby, Ses, and I believe Jamie La Victoria is with a couple of players herself, Jamie.
And I am also with another Ilongga in Aduque, Ogansanya. Any message to the fans?
Ay! Hindi ka muna magpuli!
Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. Gigugma namin kayo.
Now let's head over to Franny Reyes. Who do you got over there, Franny? I've got our player of the game, none other than Isa Molde.
At syempre, nahihiya si Isa na yun. Kaya katabi niya ang nag-iisang Tang Ponce. But Isa, I have to ask you, what can you say about the performance of Choco Mucho in this last game of the preliminary round?
Of course, super happy kami kasi alam mo yun pasok na ng semis and all, and super grateful din sa tulong ng teammates ko at saka coaches.
Now, I know that you are not one for big crowds, pero how did you stay composed despite the many Choco Mucho supporters here tonight?
Nakatingin lang kay coach the whole time, pero hindi naman, parang andun kasi yung teammates namin na sobrang sanay na talaga sa ganitong crowd. So, sila yung strength namin for this game.
At ikaw naman, Tang, ano ang masasabi mo sa performance at sa crowd na nandito na yun?
Sobrang nag-enjoy kami. Sana next time dito ulit. Ilo! Damo nga salamat gid sa inyo! Thank you so much sa lahat ng mga nanood po.
Thank you so much. Again, your player of the game, Isa Molde, and of course, the best libero of the PVL, Tang Ponce. 7, Jamie, let's close this one out.
Thank you very much, Franny Reyes, and what a day it has been and what a weekend it has been for us and all of you watching. We are so glad that we had the chance to again visit Iloilo and now Pasig City. What a game. It was an exciting second game here. Close and tight despite the straight sets win by Choco. That fought also hard in the third set. Huh?
Well, the Chery Tiggo Crossovers had glimpses of momentum, but they were unable to sustain it in that match. The Choco Mucho Flying Titans already in a 6-game winning streak, more polished, looking more mature as well. Isa Molde helping the leading scorer in CC Rondina, prolific performance also. Tang Ponce, Bia General just helping in all aspects, a team effort by the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. But of course, the tournament is not over. The Chery Tiggo Crossovers still have a chance to continue that streak and get that momentum. But take a look at that. CC Rondina just killing it at the net, being a threat, and continues to lead by example.
And what a day it has been. Earlier today, we had PLDT winning against Zeus Coffee, also in straight sets. And it's been a pleasure to bring the heart of volleyball, and we know it throbs just as loudly here in Iloilo. Take a look at the match scores.
Look at the attacks, the gap here, 26 for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers and 45 from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Take a look at that, 28 airs by Choco Mucho and only 22 for the Chery Tiggo Crossovers. But it's the attacking of the Chery Tiggo Crossovers that need to step up. There needs to be more consistency, a player that leads by example. For the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, Lorraine Pacania, Cherry Nunag, all stepping up and pitching in for the offensive patterns in Choco Mucho.
And the preliminary round is done. Here is our schedule starting on Thursday. Creamline battles next leg. Petrogas goes up against Capital One. And this is a knockout sequence here.
So the winners of this qualifying round will get a slot in the quarterfinals, and the losers will actually play in the play-in tournament, and they still have another chance.
Oh, look at this. Chery and Choco meet again, and same thing with PLDT. And Zeus and the Foxies will go up against the Chargers in the final showdown. So the games scheduled on Thursday. We start with Galleries against Signal, the qualifying round, and we will be at the Field Sports Arena. Parting shot from you, Jimmy. It's been a great day of volleyball here.
And for the next next game, game 2, the Creamline Cool Smashers versus the Next Led Chameleons, and we are back inside the Field Sports Arena in Pasig City.
So that's that's it for us. In behalf of Jamie La Victoria, as well as Franny Reyes and our entire production team for the PVL here, damo nga salamat sa inyo tanan. Salamat sa pag-welcome sa amon dire sa Pasig City kag sa Iloilo. Tanaw pa kamo sa PVL, kay kamo ang amon mga suporta, kamo ang nagahimo, kayo ang nag-create sang heart sa volleyball. Damo salamat. Good night from Pasig City.